Hello YouTubers. Nirula Tube presents 50 amazing facts about Nepal. There's a lot more to Nepal than Mount Everest and the Himalayas, from endangered wildlife to sacred cows, from mustard seeds to yetis. This landlocked country is full of fascinating facets. Intrigued? Then watch this. The country. Lumbini, excuse me for my accent, let me correct it, Lumbini. It's a location in Nepal, is said to be the birthplace of Lord Buddha. Sort of annoying for the fastest internet users, but Nepal has one of the world's slowest download speeds, which is just 6.4 Mbps. This landlocked country shares its borders with India and China. The total distance of Nepal's railway is only 59 kilometers. Quite short, huh? 92.1% of Nepal's energy comes from hydroelectricity plants, while the rest comes from fossil fuels. Earth's highest mountain, Mount Everest, is located in Nepal and has the height of 8,850 meters. I dream of climbing it someday, but the height really scares me. Sagarmatha is the Nepali word for Everest, meaning forehead of the sky. I bet you didn't know that. Komulungma. Sorry. Chomulungma, that's a name given by local Sherpas to Mount Everest. For those who don't know Sherpas, they are ethnic group in eastern Nepal. Of course everyone hates load shedding, but the current length of power cut is 7 hours. Don't freak out, there's no load shedding in the capital. And one of the tourists' attractions, Pokhara, is also going to become load shedding free very soon. Nepal has the world's densest concentration of World Heritage Sites. The culture. In 2006, Nepal was declared officially secular by its parliament. June 2008, this is an important date in the history of Nepal, as the country ended its system of monarchy. Which is the sacred part of your body? Well, head is considered the most sacred part of the body in Nepal, so don't touch anyone else's. Nepalese New Year is celebrated in mid-April. Surprised? Well, the Nepali calendar is exactly 57 years and 85 months ahead of the Gregorian calendar. Namaste. This is what you say while greeting people, and do not forget, you gotta say it with your palms pressed together. This forms a standard greeting in Nepal. Feats. Can you believe 8 out of 10 of the world's highest mountains are found in Nepal? Definitely very lucky in case of mountains. The height, at which the highest mobile phone call from land was ever made in Nepal, was 8,848 meters. This was from the summit of Everest in the year 2007. Apa Sherpa has scaled Mount Everest 21 times, making him a world record holder. Brave man, I must say. Nepal's flag is the only national flag that isn't square or rectangle. It has a very unique design, hard to forget once you see it. Chandra Bahadur Dangyi of Nepal holds the record of being world's shortest man. His height is only 54.6 centimeters. Virendra Shrestha was only 2 years and 2 days when he became the world's youngest professional photographer. You heard it right, 2 years and 2 days. He exhibited and sold his works in 2006 to 2007. Nepal's hard luck, as it has never officially won an Olympic Games medal. Nepal's national football team's best FIFA world ranking was 124th and the worst one was 188th. In 2008, an English team won the Elephant Polo World Cup, which was held in Nepal. How long can you shake hands with someone? You'll be surprised to know that the length of the longest handshake was carried out by 2 Nepalese men in 2011. Food and drink. Nepal is famous for its fast food item popularly known as momo. It's a type of hot steamed dumpling served with pickles. I've tasted it, and trust me, it's worth every penny. 34% of people in Nepal like beer, while only 1% prefer wine over beer, and 65% of people consume spirits. According to the survey of 2014, about the drinking habits, it was found that 75.3% of adult women had never tasted alcohol, while the case was a bit different for men, and there were around 52.9% of adult male who had never tasted alcohol. The scenario has changed now, and the number of both drinking men and women are rising. Do you love the flavor of mustard and ginger in your food? Well, Nepal is ranked number 1 in terms of world's biggest producers of mustard seeds, and number 3 in terms of the world's biggest producers of ginger. Eating rules are very strict. Using left hand to eat is not considered as a very good practice in Nepal. Health. Japanese must be shocked. But the average life expectancy of Nepal is around 59 to 60. 20.4% of the youths of 13 to 15 years age group are chain smokers in Nepal. Average number of children a Nepalese women will have is 2.7. Nepal spends more than $68 per person on healthcare every year. The people. Population of Nepal is 29,032,487. Kathmandu is the capital and around 1,266,000 people live here. 81.3% of the Nepal's population are Hindus. 44.6% of people here speak the official language, Nepali. There are 125 different ethnic groups and castes in Nepal. Despite Sir George Everest's objection, the Royal Geographical Society named the highest mountain in the world after him as Mount Everest. Nepalese Gurkhas first began serving in the British Army from 1815, which is 202 years from now. Around 4,000 Gurkhas are now serving in the British Army, down from a peak of 112,000 during World War II. Half of the population of Nepal survives on $1 per person per day. The wildlife. Yeti, the abominable snowmen are said to roam Nepal, but nobody has ever found it. On March 3, 2014, Nepal celebrated a full year with no poaching of endangered animals. Endangered species like Bengal tiger, red panda, and snow leopard are all found in Nepal. 50% of total income from tourism is given to communities near wildlife reserves by the Nepalese government. As the national animal of Nepal, the slaughtering of cow is banned. So folks, whether you're planning to scale Mount Everest, or you're just after somewhere off the beaten track, Nepal definitely has it all. What are you waiting for? Pack your bags and visit Nepal at least once in your life to experience it yourself. If you liked the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more interesting videos. Thank you.